A number of government buildings are down for makeovers, some of which include York House on Church Street, St. George, the Ministerial Complex, and Police Barracks on Melville Street. Permanent Secretary Merina Jessemay says they have received policy clearance and approval from Cabinet to focus on what is termed bold arrangements for government buildings. The Permanent Secretary explains.
One of the projects we will undertake this year on the infrastructure development has to do with government buildings. We received a number of calls and reports on issues and challenges in government buildings. And I will start with where we are, the Ministerial Complex. It's one of our largest government buildings, hosts a number of public officers. The ministers meet here, the cabinet. The complex is over 20 years old. I think when staff moved in here, it was a new building. Everything was new. But now we are here more than 20 years and counting. And so it needs significant refurbishment.
Since the construction of the new cruise ship terminal on Melville Street, vendors at the Craft Center at Kirani James Boulevard have been at a disadvantage in terms of sales. Now the ministry is looking at transformation of the old police barracks, which should fill that void.
To address that challenge, the recommendation is made to look at, for example, the police barracks at Melville Street. You would see that last year we did a cleanup. That is one of the buildings on the priority list for government buildings. To rehabilitate that building, we have received proposals that we will evaluate shortly. And it will be a bold arrangement, means build, operate, lease, transfer. So the partnership we will have with whichever organization or company is selected, they will build, and then we will lease it. We will share the space together. The proposal is to have a 2-story building where upstairs you will have office space, and then we will facilitate the vendors that will be relocated from the craft center to the downstairs.
The Permanent Secretary says collaboration with other ministries are critically important. She says there's a lot to get done, but they are prepared.
Every third Thursday of the month, we come together with project managers and coordinators to evaluate where they are. In that process, we standardize the reporting format. So whether you are 1 million or 5 million, you have one reporting template. And then some projects, like the large projects, they have separate steering committees, which we facilitate meetings as well. So I think it is an interesting year with a lot of work, but we are up for the challenge.
All of the projects developed are linked to the national vision as expressed in the National Development Plan for 2025, which speaks to a resilient nation and sustainable development. Christina John, GBN News.